And then turning to our deals, so 4 new deals today. So CMLF announced a deal with SEMA4, which is a disruptive AI-driven genomic and clinical data platform company, patient-centered health intelligence. So they see revenue in 2021 of $265 million, up 39%. Fiscal 2022, $360 million revenue estimate, up 36%. So that deal valued the company at $2.1 billion. Next deal was FGNA. They announced a deal with OppLoans, which is a fintech platform powering credit access for the everyday customer. I own shares of FGNA. They see revenue of $418 million in fiscal 2021, up 30%, and $656 million in fiscal 2022, up 57%. This deal valued the company at $909 million. Our third deal, FRX. This is Forest Road Acquisition. So as I mentioned, this is the SPAC. They announced a deal with Beachbody and also MYX Fitness, a leader in digital fitness streaming. So they're actually acquiring both these companies. That's important, and we're going to break this one down tomorrow as I read through all these details. So deal being done at $2.9 billion valuation, includes a $225 million pipe. So fiscal 2021 revenue estimate of $1.1 billion, fiscal 2022 estimate of $1.5 billion. So again, Shaq's going to get the headlines here, but remember, 3 former Disney executives attached to this deal. 1 helped launch the Disney Plus streaming platform. 2 of them were involved with ESPN. So as we look at, Beachbody and that fitness brand, experience in the sports industry. And then also Kevin Meyer was the former head of TikTok. So how can he integrate Beachbody and MYX Fitness to grow their social media values? So I see strong things. So I, of course, own shares of FRX. Shaq has a strong marketing presence. He's widely known. He appears on TNT, as an NBA commentator. And then you have those 3 former Disney executives. So I think they're going to be able to grow both these brands. And bringing them together, I think, brings some synergies to the table, and as we've seen Peloton grow, as we saw Mir get bought out by Lululemon, that digital fitness, that at-home fitness, that nutrition, those are all growing markets. So I think this deal was a strong one, and I'll be doing more details on that one tomorrow. Just did not have the time this morning to dive into that entire presentation. The one that I do have more details on is our 4th deal, ACIC. So ACIC is acquiring Archer Aviation, a leading urban air mobility company. Deal is going to give Archer $1.1 billion in gross proceeds, including a $600 million pipe. So that pipe includes United Airline Holdings. Deal values Archer at $2.7 billion. Shares will trade as ACHR on the New York Stock Exchange post-merger. So current Atlas Crest shareholders will own 13% of the new company. Archer is seeking that electric vertical takeoff and landing market. They want to be the leader in urban air mobility. So they can travel up to 60 miles at 150 miles per hour. Their current vehicle model can carry passengers then 10 times faster than a car. So the catalyst here is they actually expect to unveil their full-scale electric vertical takeoff and landing vehicle later this year in 2021. So definitely keep an eye on this one, as we could get another pop later this year on that unveiling. So Mark Lohr was the initial investor in Archer. He's a well-known entrepreneur. He sold Quidsy to Amazon for $500 million and Jet.com to Walmart for $3.3 billion. He recently stepped down after leading Walmart's U.S. e-commerce division. So as mentioned, United Airlines is an investor in Archer, but they also signed a huge partnership this morning. So they are investing $1 billion in purchase orders of Archer aircraft. That deal also includes the option to purchase an additional $500 million in Archer aircraft. So United said that one Archer vehicle can reduce CO2 by 50% per passenger on a flight from Hollywood to Los Angeles. So they're using it as, their zero emission play on the future, and also getting customers from place to place faster than current options. And the other partnership for Archer is Stellantis, signed in January. So Stellantis, ticker STLA, is that merger of Group PSA and Fiat Chrysler, which is now the fourth largest automotive manufacturer in the world. That partnership with Stellantis gives Archer a low-cost supply chain deal and advanced composite material capabilities as they look for vertical integration of that aircraft. Cities mentioned in the prospectus were Los Angeles, New York City, Dallas, Fort Worth, and Orlando. So they're going to focus on those highly densely populated areas first. Two business models, Archer Direct and Archer UAM. So Archer Direct will be the aerospace manufacturer, and then Archer UAM will be a rideshare business taking passengers 100 miles or less in densely populated cities. So think Uber for the sky. So the sample in the presentation shows an Archer vehicle going from San Francisco to San Jose. 17 minutes is the time. An Uber ride, 1 hour, 40 minutes. A trip from Manhattan to JFK Airport, 22 minutes. Uber, 70 minutes. So definitely cutting down on that travel, and they think they can do it cost effectively and with zero emissions. Mass manufacturing is going to be a key here. They will launch that new manufacturing facility in 2022. From 2022 to 2026, they're going to produce 200 to 1,000 vehicles per year. That number rises to 5,000 vehicles from 2026 on. They also mentioned future revenue streams of cargo deliveries, military, emergency vehicles, global expansion, and charter flights. So huge growth opportunities. Morgan Stanley estimates the urban air mobility market worth $1.5 trillion to $3 trillion by the year 2040. Huge total addressable market here. They expect deliveries by 2024. They see positive cash flow by 2025. So those financial projections in the prospectus start from 2024 and go out to 2030. So for 2024, they see $42 million in revenue and 10 aircraft produced. 2025, $1 billion in revenue with 250 aircraft. And then all the way out to 2030, they estimate $12.3 billion in revenue with 2,300 aircraft operating. So that's it for those deals.